Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I have got Rico.
Hello,
We
hello.
love you,
I love
Rico.
that. I love that intro. I love Nico's screaming.
I like to do something weird with it, because it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did a short 2 days ago where it was actually a joke I'd done before, but I videotaped Nico sitting on the chair, and he's so difficult because whenever I like sit on the floor and bring my camera up, he wants to jump on my back. So soon as he got up, he like yawned and then he jumped. So I was able to get the video of him yawning. So that was pretty cool. But, yep, that was a fun one. But thank you
I did see
everybody for
that one.
coming out and hanging with us tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to see everybody. There's a bunch of people saying hi and hellos and FUs and all the normal stuff.
I got something awesome in the mail, Rico. A couple days ago from Shady Grady. He sent me a thank you card for his cave and his sticker. Look at his
that's
sticker.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, that's nice too.
Coolest.
It's got like that is a nice one. Good job, Shady Grady.
Yeah, and it's the good material, so it's not going to absorb water. Yeah. I have stickers all over the back of my computer that I've got on there. And I don't know if you knew this, but Bobo, well, my mom and dad went to Myrtle Beach this week for 5 days. And so I was responsible to babysit Bobo also. He got diarrhea. And he's like still in his winter coat because when it gets really hot, we shave him, but he's still got his full giant 6-7 inch long hair.
Yeah.
And it looked like somebody just took a milkshake and poured it down his tail and back of his legs. And there was feet prints everywhere in the house.
Oh no.
I found it on a chair out here where I had to clean it up, the dining table. The day after, I realized he sat on all my stickers, and it was like this brown smear on the top of my laptop. Well, what's gross is I took the laptop downstairs to play D&D, and then I took it back upstairs. So I touched it. Well, getting to the story though, I cleaned it really good, sprayed it off, and then wiped it and cleaned it. And 2 of the stickers aren't this real nice stuff, and they started to peel up like they're falling apart.
That's a shitty story.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I'm a huge puker, but I didn't puke.
You know what? I know what happened. Your mom fed Bobo something to make him have diarrhea because she knew she set you up. Well, she told me she was going to, but I didn't think she was that evil. Ooh, that's a big spider. That's a big spider.
I'm going and I'm looking. Where's the spider? No. Well, my dad, I think he felt sorry that he was leaving town. So he let him go outside while he was planting the flowers. And I think he just ate too much grass because every time he goes outside, he eats grass and craps himself. But it has never been like this. And you know what's worse? We still haven't found the original explosion spot in the house. I mean, literally before I plugged the computer in right here, there was a little bit of poop on the wall over here in this room we had to clean up, and it's just been like nonstop. But there's still got to be one spot that looks like a shotgun blast, I would think. Oh, so thank you everybody for coming and talking about cat diarrhea.
Yeah, good way to start it.
Yeah, last time I started it, I think I was talking about my colonoscopy. I don't know. This feels really getting crappy. Literally. Oh gosh.
How about I say some highs from the participants?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
There's not a lot of people on it right now, though. It says there's 43 here, but I don't see 43 on the list. So say something, people. Get on the list. Get up there on the list. And we got Too Cooley. Hi, Too Cooley. 310 Aquatics. There's my buddy Big Steve. Blackfire Aquatics. Hello. Chattanooga Ed was there. Dick Signs. Hello. Elfish Tanks. What's going on, dude? Jeff Kane and Lando and Go With The Flow Aquatics. What's up, Richard? Jenna P. Hi. Nathan. Hello, sir. There's Oinky and Only Oscars. Peplin. Red Laser. Reagan Palmer. That's a name I do not know. Hi, Reagan. Scotty the Fish.
Reagan.
Scotty. Shady Grady. Skip. Skip said he's sorry. Can't make it up tonight. He's just got too much going on. We miss you.
He's had a rough week.
Yeah, but understand. Stephen White from Seville, Spain is here. Surf City, TK Tropicals, Travis Myers, Uncle Smiley's, Vibes, and Xanadu. And then I see some other people. Hold on. Let me go back up and figure out who. Geek Boy.
Geek Boy.
Mars, D-Rock, Chris Ladd. There, I think I got everybody. And Mupperoni.
Awesome.
And Scheller Aquatics. There, I think I got everybody.
Man, you are on it. That's awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Well, gosh, I had so many thoughts to say to so many different people. Now I don't remember anything I was going to say. Holy cow. I don't know what happened. Oh, well.
You got a package in the mail today.
Oh, I got this.
Oh, that was the package?
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay.
Thank you so much. But while my mom and dad went to Myrtle Beach, get this. It was so cold, they saw snowflakes. I know, they didn't even bring jackets and they were freezing the whole time.
Really?
It's so weird. So
it's beautiful here. I got the window open, but it's 62 degrees right now, and it's and that spider is huge.
It feels like it's 92 here. Well, it's actually starting to finally cool down, but it felt like it was 92 before.
It's been amazing.
I was so hot.
It's been so nice here. It's been like 70 degrees for the high. It's been, high 50s. So the windows are all open and just, love it. Absolutely love it. Vibes Aquatics says back to partying. See ya. June said, I got fish today.
That's awesome, June.
Nathan said, Ed, just remember what you wanted to say to me and we'll forgive you for forgetting.
Oh, I remember one thing I was going to say, because so many thoughts were going through my head as he's saying hi to people. But Stephen, in Spain, I went to send his package and they wanted me to fill out
custom
stuff. So I brought it home. And I never did it. So I need to find that piece of paper, go back to the post office and do that. And then I still have, what else do I have Oinkies, but remember that the week before it was Critters. Do you remember who it was? I don't remember. One, this really cool aquarium fish tank tape.
Yes.
Well, I never got her address.
Lisa's Critters?
Yes. I think it's Lisa's Critters. I never got her address to send her the stickers and tape.
I know she's on the Discord now. So, but if you're out there, Lisa, the best way to get a hold of Ed is you go to Facebook and search for Chattanooga Ed. That's the best way to get a hold of him. Stephen P came in, and we also got Outside In Aquatics.
I want to do a special shout out to Dr. Anthony. I think maybe I've got him on Ignore or something on Facebook, because he said he sent me a message on Facebook. And when I went to look for it, I couldn't find it. So I wonder if somehow, it would be totally accidental because I don't know how to do anything technical like that. But I don't know if somehow I ignored him or blanked, or
blocked him,
whatever it's called, blocked him. So I was going to ask Skipper if he could fix that for me or tell me how to fix that, if that's possible.
It's probably something about guppies, Stephen White said.
Yeah. Well, it's about that time of year. And I wonder if he could be sent guppies now. Is he officially in Portland?
I honestly don't know. I am so out of the loop. I haven't watched a single live stream this month. Haven't done any, haven't seen any. So I'm totally out of the loop. But speaking of packages coming in, our Killer Kitty sent me an email the other day. She's sending something, and she's being very mysterious about it. But she said it's something she got for her birthday that brought her a lot of joy, and she hopes Michelle and I will enjoy it as well. So it'll be interesting to see what that is.
Wonder if it's a kitten.
It better not be. I said it's a stripper pole, I said, if it's a stripper pole, I'll do a live stream with me dancing on it. So she said, okay, well, maybe you're going to have 2 gifts then. Did I say hi to Xanadu? Hi, Mark. It's good to see. I don't know if I think I got everybody.
Did you say hi to Stephen P123?
I did. Stephen P 2003. Although 123 works too.
How about Peplin Creeks?
Oh yeah. Always say hi to Pooplin.
Okay. Well, check out. So I told my dad if he goes into any tourist shops where they're selling shells and stuff to buy them for fingers. And look at these cool shells he got. It looks really neat. So here's a naked fingers.
Naked fingers. Here's some naked fingers too. Wait,
not
hold on.
Everyone fits perfect.
Well, I think that looks pretty
cool.
Yeah, that's good. And there's Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Well, so he got me 4 like this, and then he got me 4 of these big, beautiful ones. Now, normally, this is what I get. It's this type of shell, but I mean, if you can see the difference, it's about twice the size of the ones that I get at Hobby Lobby.
Let me interrupt you real quick there, Ed. Damar's gifted 5 Chattanooga Ed memberships. Went to Elfish, Big Steve, Jenna P, Chris Ladd, and Richard Reynolds. And there's John Select. Hi, John.
So much. And
so are you going to make 4? I'm sorry. Are you going to make 4 of the fingers?
I'm going to make 8.
Did Skipper's hit his?
Skipper's is right here. Now, what happened to Skipper's is it was getting ready to pack, and Nico attacked it.
Of
and he knocked. Well, whenever he sees like a bug or something, he smacks. And I don't know if he put all of his weight into it or what, but he knocked 3 of the 5 fingers off. Probably the 3 fingers that are the support beams, But so that was a bummer. So I glued them, and then another one fell off when we were packing it. So I thought maybe I'm just going to pour a whole bunch of extra glue all around it in case there's like hairline cracks in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you really can't. You can see kind of the cracks. See the cracks?
Yeah. At least they're all underneath where it's not, you can't really. You just got another membership gifted from our friend Big Steve, and 310 Aquatics got that. And Select Pet John said 8 fingers sounds like most rednecks I know.
Well,
you got a question here.
Yes.
Nathan said, Ed, if you don't mind sharing, and if you know, how much did that shell cost? We have stores here that sell shells similar. I just don't know how much you'd want to pay for those if I pick them up.
Well, boy, these guys, the first store he went to, it was $8. And so I told him to get the shells, if they're the same shells, because they cost me $8.50 at Hobby Lobby. So
that's crazy.
He found
the
first one for $8, and he told me the story. It takes about an hour to tell you. But the people he was buying it from, they were like from Poland or somewhere. They were having a super hard time communicating. And then he pulled out his credit card, and they said they rung him up at $10. My dad went, my dad, he's not going to pay extra for anything. And so then they said, oh, that's because you have a credit card. And they pull up this mat, and under the mat, it says you get surcharged like 20% for credit cards. And my dad's like, well, why do you have that mat over there? And then the guy's wife started yelling at it. It's like crazy. But not at my dad, at the guy for putting the mat over the sign again. But so my dad paid in cash and it was $8. So then he goes to the next store and bought 3 more because I think they were $8, but they were on sale. So they were about $6.50 for these.
I wonder how hard they are to find, maybe not that exact shell, but how hard are they to find if you're, on the actual seashore?
I don't know if they're even in this. I think they might be tropical snails.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe there's.
These all had stickers in them that my dad peeled out that said made in the Philippines. So this particular snail is a Filipino snail.
Is it even a snail?
Oh, I think all these, aren't they all mollusks?
Crabs
just wear them after the snail dies. I'm pretty sure that's how it all works. Hi, Oinky. Yeah, Oinky was trying to talk to me last night, and Mom and Dad had just walked in, and I tried to text her a couple times and listen to them, and I told her I just can't keep up. It was a lot of story. This one's like almost all black. They're just neat. I'm really looking forward to bringing these all to the Clash and seeing if anybody wants to buy these.
That's what I was wondering. Jenna said, are they conch shells? But I think the conch are bigger, right? Maybe that one is a conch.
Maybe a type of conch. Now, the conchs are from the Gulf of Mexico and the Virgin Islands, I think. They have the conch shells. Don't they have the real? Because you can see let's see what this is. It says $7.99 was the original price, but it doesn't say where it was.
That's a QR code. You could scan it with your phone and see where it takes you. Maybe it takes you to the special shell web.
Conch place.
The web shell something.
Well, now I have lots of extra shells. So nobody has to worry about me for a while, but if you ever see them on sale, contact me and then maybe because I've got 8 now to make and I'll have 2 already made. So that'll be 10 altogether. I don't know if I'll ever sell that many. But here's another quick question. Not trying to go all sales and stuff, but this was my one tower I made a few years ago. I don't know, if I tried to make a new frame and make those again, would anybody be interested in something like that if I brought it to the Clash? It's just something to think about, because it was kind of fun to make. It's just I had 4 pieces of wood and I had to break it to get it out of the mold because it kind of shrunk to it. So I have to figure out a way to not break it when I take it apart. But just different things.
Yeah, would people be interested if Ed makes some of those to bring to the vendor table at the Clash? And then how many of the fingers were you going to bring for the Clash? 6?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if there's interest, I'll bring more, but maybe I'll bring guaranteed probably 4. Probably 2 darks and 2 lights. Or, 2 blacks and 2 whites or whatever.
Too cool. Yeah, that one right behind his shoulder there, the obelisk.
Yeah, that was my Cthulhu obelisk, and I still haven't. I love it so much. I hate to put it in a fish tank. I don't want it to get covered in slime and stuff. But I've dropped it several times. The whole top comes off.
John wants to know if we're going to sell stalagmites. I hear some of our community might be interested in them.
No, I will not have stalagmites. But
it sounds like they're talking on their mind.
What is your guys' opinion on silicone. On silicone A, which everybody, whoops, that's 2. Silicone 1 is the one that everybody uses to put glass to glass in your aquarium that they say is aquarium safe. And people say, don't use this in your aquarium. But there's one of my favorite YouTuber guys that I like to watch. I don't want to say it until I experiment too with it a little, but I'll let you know his name if it doesn't kill my fish. He says it's a total myth and it's safe for your fish tank, and he's been using it for almost a half a decade. And one of his big projects he did 4 years ago with 20 bottles of this stuff, and it didn't bother his fish. The main difference is, he said, is this is better for glass on glass. So people always say use this in your aquarium because they always think it's for glass. But this is better for rough surfaces. So that's why he made a waterfall out of it. He took 20 bottles of this and mixed it with gravel and stuff like that and made a waterfall, which is really neat.
That's the 2?
Is
that the 2? Okay. So if you like it rough, go with a number 2.
Yep. Well, and it seals much better to rough stuff. So, like, this is sat for 2 weeks, so I can finally start getting water on this guy. And I was going to use the 2 to suction or seal the hose in the back. And I mean, it's such a minor amount. Maybe it wouldn't make any difference anyway. Just holding the hose in.
Yeah, but it's just the practice of using the right stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, like the guy said, this is the 2 says not recommended for aquariums on the back. And he said it says the exact same thing on the A or the 1. So GE just doesn't want you to put them in aquariums because if you don't let it cure, it's going to kill your fish.
And Stephen does say silicone 2 uses a base solvent versus silicone 1 uses an acid. Silicone 2 takes a week to fully cure.
But because of the acid in it, that's what, when you use the 1, it smells like vinegar kind of, and there's a lot of fumes. So if you're going to be using a lot indoors, take the time and use 2 because you're not going to get all the fumes.
David Aquatics said, I use silicone 2 and it's always been fine. And awesome. Stephen said, thank like you said, but once cured, it's safe.
And the smell issue, I mean, I've like sealed tanks with the 1, and I mean, I've gotten pretty buzzed. I don't know if it's buzzed or poisoned, from breathing it. But yeah. But still, I would use 1 for sealing glass on glass, definitely. Well, what's David use 2 for? Does he use it for wood onto rocks, or?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
You got a question, David.
So I just wanted to bring that up today because it's something that it's kind of like of course I don't have my can of spray paint. It's kind of like the spray paint. I always say use Krylon Fusion. I've always said always use A or 1. I mean,
Yeah.
And
Richard said he's used them both and never had any problems. Nathan said you're not supposed to sit and huff it.
Yeah, but it's hard when you're doing you're doing a tank. Your face is it's like the tank is around your head and it's just coming through.
June's got a good point. Get a non-smoker, no cat person to tell me when it's good. So because as a smoker and a cat person, you're not, you maybe can't smell as well.
Oof.
Oh, David said it was something in a paludarium that he had. He doesn't remember what exactly he was using it on.
Well, in like the 7 years of mold free, that's with all silicone. They don't add anything to it to make it mold free. It's just, that's a standard. It's kind of like them saying on bananas, packed with potassium, like, or, dosed with potassium, because it's already that way.
Yeah. Hi, Fish Dreams. Hi, Cat House. Brother Dan. I don't know if I said hi, I waved, but I don't know if you saw that.
Nope. Fishy Dreams is in the house too. Okay. So tonight's kind of like a whole bunch of little projects coming together for me. But I got this package in the mail, and I actually got this like 3 weeks ago, but I haven't opened it. So I think it's the fish thing that I ordered, or something I ordered to use with the fish. But hopefully it's a G.I. Joe I forgot about, and then I'd be really happy. But it's kind of too big for G.I. Joes.
Hopefully it's not like a marital aid or something.
Well, I'm not married, so that won't be a problem. Unless I have to send it to Stephen P. Oh.
It's good to see everybody. 57 people in. A lot of people. Hi, everybody. It's good to see everybody. It's missing the community a little bit.
Man, we're so happy to see you, though. It is awesome to see you. Okay, so it is what it is. I bought this type of egg crate on Amazon. I think it was like $7. I wish I had the price. It's been so long ago when I bought it. But boy, it's a lot smaller than it looked like on the ad, because my egg crate is white and it's so brittle. This is supposed to be made with more of a rubber.
Oh, yeah, because that's the same. I had the white stuff too. That was super brittle. I haven't had to use it lately though.
But this, it like snaps. It's little squares that snap together.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, B-Wood. Hi, Bob. Oinky said on one of my cruises, I had a drunk dumbass argue with me that conch is spelled C-O-U-C-H. I'm so happy that spelling is a skill I can maintain.
And I'm glad that she's a good speller too, because I need somebody to rely on for spelling. I can't even speak, much less spell.
So does it feel different? Does it feel softer? Does it still feel
like, it doesn't shatter.
So it is more rubbery.
Yeah, let's see if I've got. Normally, I always have some egg crate near me, but I guess I don't right now. Most of my egg crate's getting so broken up. But I wanted it for. Do you remember that project I did with the moss filters? I made it on camera one week. Well, I dropped the egg crate and it shattered. And so I've been needing to buy a new egg crate. And I'd spray painted that egg crate black. And this already came black. Let's see. I don't know how it snaps together.
I don't remember what I used it for. I used it, I think I used it for guppies when I first I think I got some swordtails from Mob Guppy, and he told me that they do predate on the fry quite a bit. So I used some of that to keep the adults on one side and the fry on the other.
Well, I'd really like to get my moss filter running. And I needed this to sandwich the moss in between. Ah, there we go. Okay, I got one in. If I was manhandling that other like that, it would have broke. You guys, let's see. Do you mind if I make me big? So I don't know. It's a little smaller. I thought it was going to be like a foot by a foot, and instead it's more like 13 inches by 7 inches or something.
Nathan wants to know if the white stuff is brittle from the start or after it's been in the water for a while. I think the stuff I had was always more brittle. It was a harder plastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make it.
See you, Lando. Normal. Lando's got to leave.
Right, Lando. It was great to see you, buddy. School's almost out. Looking forward to having a fun summer. Oh, that's another thing. I don't think I'll be doing a show next week. My nephew is graduating high school, and every relative I know is coming in next week. So I'm imagining we're probably going to be going out to dinner and having fun for like 5 days straight, enjoying
That's
all the
cool, though.
company.
I mean, you know, I know you're close with your family, so having them all come in, that's cool. Night Owl Aquatics came in. Hello. Thank you, Oinky. Thank you, Surf City.
It'll be real neat to see my brother's coming too, so that'll be fun. He's coming in on Monday. My Uncle Bruce is coming this summer. And love you, Uncle Bruce. He's probably at home watching. He's probably super excited because Rico's here. He prefers Rico than me. But, oh well.
Hi, Uncle Bruce.
But he's coming in, I think, in July for 2 weeks. I think the first 2 weeks of July he'll be here. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be fun to hang out with Uncle Bruce too, and maybe we'll get him on one of the shows and you guys can ask him questions.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I don't think he's ever had a fish in his life.
That's all right. We can talk about other stuff.
He was in the Navy.
So buy fish.
Yeah. He eats fish. Actually, I don't know if he eats fish. I don't think I've ever seen my Uncle Bruce eat fish. I've seen him eat a lot of meat, but not the fish meat. So I guess a package, you get 6 of these things. I guess if you clamped them all together, it'd be pretty close. It'd be very close to a sheet. I still think you almost need 2 packages to make a full sheet. But like, I'll use this stuff if I've got duckweed. I'll stick this in the water, push all my floating plants down, and the duckweed goes through it. And then you can vacuum it off, scoop it off.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Because I have a lot of stuff I trim that I don't want to get rid of, but it's like stem plants and stuff that I've just left floating. But it makes it more difficult to get out the duckweed. So that's a good idea because I'm always pulling up some of that, but I want to keep that. GRB, hello. TK Tropical said there's a big party here for the Preakness, the horse race, right?
Oh, cool. Man, I can't wait. Because my brother likes a lot of the same stuff that I like. So it normally means I'll be getting to eat foods that I enjoy when he's here. Normally I have to eat like gross stuff.
You and Wally would make great friends because you're both food motivated.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing me and a dog. James was a big foodie too. We always enjoyed looking for when we went on the road, looking for a restaurant that had something unique.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Mississippi that one time to get all of the fish taken care of for Nathan and that snake.
Oh,
yeah. We like mailed some fish and gave him some fish to Bob and a snake to Bob, and
yeah.
I took one of his plants to remember him. But nevertheless, we ate at this place that had monster burritos that were like this. They were huge. And they said, if you eat it, you get it for free. And I was like, wait a minute. Because I said I wanted to order it. And they say, oh, okay, but you only have 15 minutes or whatever to eat it. I said, no, I'd rather pay for it and enjoy eating it. Take my time. I ate it in 10 minutes. It was so good. Maybe I ate it in 5. I ate it so fast. I was eyeballing James's other half. It was the best burrito I ever had in my life.
And you don't remember the name of the place?
I don't. Gosh, Nathan's wife, she took us there. Amy, yes. Amy took us there, and it was so good. But yeah, and I said, "Do you guys have T-shirts or something? I'll just buy a T-shirt, that said I ate it." And they were like, "That's a great idea." And then so now they give out free T-shirts to people. But it was the first burrito I ever had that had like grilled shrimp and big grilled shrimps in there, steak, chicken, probably pulled pork. It was everything under the sun was stuck in this thing. And then it was served wet. I learned that from Shelby and Grant. You want your burritos wet, and that means they pour that cheese all over the top, that melted cheese. What's that called?
Queso. I mean, that's just
queso. Yeah, they pour
right?
Queso.
I mean, it's just
but I was so hungry because
it sounds good.
James and I we went to a Little Caesars, and I just got 2 things of wings for lunch, and we kept driving, and I ate the wings were raw. So it was like barf,
And you ate them all?
No, I threw them out. And I was starving when I got there.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. And then you got amazing. So I have a burrito story too. When way back in school, Thursday nights we would all go out and hang out and do stuff together from one of my classes. And was this one guy, Tom, we drank a lot when we were, and we went to there's a place in Arizona. There's probably California too, New Mexico. It's called Filiberto's. It's fast food, but it's sort of like Chipotle when it was good, sort of like that. But they have a carne asada. They have a carne asada burrito that's like what you were saying, just massive. And we went in there one night and we were getting some food, and I got my food and I stepped back, and Tom walked up and said something to the guy at the counter, and the guy said something back to him, and he was like, "What'd you say to me?" And he picked up that burrito off the counter and he just threw it at the kid, and it hit the wall behind him and just blew up. I mean, it was like it took like 10, just massive burrito all over the wall.
Was it his burrito?
His massive burrito. He threw it. Wasn't mine. It was his. And he threw it and hit the wall, splattered everywhere. And then he's just like, "Run!" And I'm laughing. I'm running. I'm like, "What did he say to you?" And he goes, "I don't know. I was just mad." The kid probably said, "Do you want do you want guacamole or something?" But he has no idea what he said. He just said, he just made me mad for some reason. And there was no reason to do it. And he paid for it too. So he had already paid for this burrito. I mean, he just chucked it at the wall.
I'd be worried when he used the knife.
It was the dumbest thing, but it was so funny. I mean, I was falling down. I was laughing so hard, and I didn't share any burrito with him. I ate the burrito all myself.
And you don't waste food, even though if that guy deserved it, it'd be awesome.
I bet the kid did nothing. I mean, the kid was shocked. I saw his face, and he was just like, he didn't know what the hell was going on. And Tom was a big guy. He was a little bit intimidating. So he scared the hell out of that damn kid. Poor kid. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never went back to that one again.
I bet.
It sucked too because it was the Filiberto's. There was no other Filiberto's by us. Such a good place.
There's people that you kick out and then they come back, and then there's some people that just do something stupid and they never come back. But we had this one crazy guy. He kept coming back to our movie theater to watch movies, but he bit our manager's nose halfway off.
Jesus.
I know. He was all high or drunk or something. He wasn't himself, but he was getting real loud at the movie theater. So when they asked, there was the one night I wasn't there. Oh, I wish I was, because normally I'm the big guy for getting people out. I love kicking people out of the theater. Well, this Dan calls the cops because he wouldn't leave his chair and he was making all this noise. So the cops come and he pushes one of the cops. So he bear hugs the guy. But when you bear hug a guy belly to belly, your face is in his face. And the guy
I
And
bet he's here. I bet
that
he's
guy,
here.
yeah, he tried to come back to the theater the very next week. He would come back all the time. We're like, you're like, like Walmart claims they have this list of names. We just knew the weird looking guy wasn't allowed in. Gosh.
Excuse me.
It didn't phase him that he was in trouble for biting a guy's nose off in the theater. He just liked going to the cheap show because we were the $1.50 show.
I do miss going to the dollar theater, especially we used to go Friday nights, to midnight, whatever the midnight showing. It would always be stuff like Pink Floyd's The Wall or Led Zeppelin's Song Remains the Same, or stuff that you're supposed to get a little, to watch.
Well, my theater was a really nice theater. Most $1.50 store, dollar movies, $1.50, they're going downhill. But this one was bought by Wehrenberg at the time. That was the big chain in St. Louis. And they had bought this one from AMC. So it was I think it had like 12 houses. And it was going to be the $1 place that Wehrenberg has for St. Louis. So everybody in St. Louis would go there because it was on Limburg.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, it was on Limburg, so people would go to that, but they tore it down. They turned it into like apartments or something. You're old when when they're tearing your job down.
That spider just jumped right down here, just came right here. Maybe he'll come back down again and I can get it on the camera. He's good sized. That's some good eating.
Well, let's see. What other updates do I have?
We missed a lot of stuff in the chat. I thought there was some questions, but I don't know where they're at now.
Oh, we're sorry, folks.
Hi, everybody.
I bought another tub today, so I'll have an extra tub for tubbing this summer at Tractor Supply. It cost me $85 this year. So it seems like it goes up $5 every year. That's what it is. But
have you put anything out yet?
Well, I'm gonna paint this one tomorrow, and then I'm setting them all up tomorrow, except for the one that I paint, because the new one, and I'm painting all the bottoms white this year, because what I do is I basically put I'll get a piece of paper. I put a plate under the water for the last few guppies, and then I catch them when they swim over it, the big females. Because most of them I can just scoop up off the top because I think it's feeding time. And so I catch like 500 to 1,000 instantly, and then it's the last 20 females that are pregnant that are hiding. That are the hard ones to catch. And the fry, you just try. It's like I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just poor babies.
I pour the water out actually when I'm done. Towards the end, I pour it through one of the big. I think there's one sitting right there. One of the big co-op nets. The biggest one. I pour the tub through there after I get everything out. I was going to put some out this weekend too, which is super early for us. But I noticed it's going to be in the 70s during the day for the next, for now on. It's going to, warmer. And the highs are still going to be around 60. So I figured maybe I'll put a heater out, but set it very low just to keep it up there. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think they're going to be fine. I mean, they've been out there in past summers in that cold. So look.
Oh, I see the spider. It came down for a minute and went back up.
Yeah, I don't even see where the hell it's at now.
About this high, and then it went back up.
It went up over this way. See, I don't mess with the spiders. Awesome. Don't mess. I let them go. I let them go because they take care of all the bad bugs.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to make a video today, though, at the Tractor Supply. I wanted to videotape all their tubs and say, why I don't use this one, why this one would be good for this situation, and then finally get down to my 110 down tub that I love and why. But they had it all locked up this year. It was all chained up, and I had to have a manager come out there with me, and I didn't want to make a video next to a manager lady.
Yeah.
Even though afterwards she said she had guppies. She wanted to know what I use all the tubs for because I come back and get one every year.
Yeah.
So
put my meth in it. That's what you should have said.
Yeah.
I use it for meth.
Yeah. Well, her husband killed all of her guppies with Raid. They bug bombed their house and didn't cover their tank.
Oh, that's sad.
She had, and it was a big tank, she said, because she had turtles in there, and she put the guppies in there for the turtles to have something to chase around. And yeah, he killed everything because he thought they'd be safe because they're underwater. It's like the turtles breathe.
Oh, wow. I lost my pump too for the pond. It died this year, so my stuff for the pond has not been performing very well. So I got to get a new pump for it, and I think I'm just going to throw guppies in it too this year. I think that's it. I'm not going to do anything crazy. The spider does not have a name. He said, if not, let's name it. That was John. What do you want to name this? What are we going to name the spider? He's let's see if he's coming down again. I don't know what he is.
John the Select Spider.
Yeah.
Does he look like he could be from Kentucky? He had pretty good agility, though. I wouldn't say.
I think he's got all of his teeth, so no.
Oh,
sorry, John.
I didn't know you ever met John.
Yeah, John was at the Clash last year, and he had all his teeth too. So
I know. I was just being silly. John's a really cool guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
You know, actually, John should go up for an award for coolest fish guy, like helper of the fish community, because he has helped set up so many fish clubs in Tennessee. It's crazy. He helped all three of ours. He's done his there in Tennessee or in Kentucky. And Kentucky people are supposed to hate Tennessee people. But he's nice to us.
Well, he's definitely been a help to me too numerous times. He back for Fish Fam Christmas, he gave me a list that was very helpful of companies that he reached out to from the club, you know, for donations and such. So yeah, he's always been a big help. And yeah, we got to hang out at the Clash a little bit.
Yeah, I was just being silly about his teeth. He has beautiful teeth, guys. I mean, they're like Arnold Schwarzenegger teeth.
Is that good?
Really strong and powerful. I don't know if he has good teeth or not.
Does he have muscles on his
teeth? Good teeth.
Choppa. I can't do an Arnold.
It's not my choppas. I don't know. It's terrible.
Oh, I don't know where he went now. He's really moving.
He is. I wonder what the deal is. Is there another spider in there chasing him?
Oh, here he comes. He's coming down.
There he goes.
Oh, he's off at an angle. Wonder if I can get the bottom of his. Oh, he's on top of my monitor. So I can't really see what he is. He's got a cool like design on him. Sorry, I want to try and get a picture.
It's okay. I'm just gluing at the moment, so I really been looking forward to that. Who was the person that told? Oh, you probably weren't here. Somebody last week or 2 weeks ago said that I had to let this cure for 2 weeks before I could get it wet. So whoever said that, thank you so much for saying that.
What has to cure for 2 weeks?
This Drylock paint.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought it, because it dries so quick, I assumed it was almost instantaneous. Boy, I would have been wrong.
Oh, there's Dr. A. What did you want to say to him? And Paul Sotera too. Hi, Paul.
Oh, hi, Dr. Anthony. Hi, Paul. Um, Dr. Anthony, could you send me another message on Facebook so I can see if I see it? But I tried looking up your name and I couldn't find it. So I hope if I swear to God, even though I shouldn't be swearing to God, I swear on Rico's soul, I didn't do it on purpose. If I muted you or blocked him or something.
I'm gonna try and share
just
this.
Me sliding.
This is going so slow. All right, there we go. And you can see how dirty the top of my monitor is there.
Ooh.
But there's the spider. He's pretty cool looking. I have no idea what kind that is. No idea.
You should try to get bit by him in case you get superpowers.
I mean, that's a cool design on his back there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And on his legs.
He's not super big. I mean, he's not even a half an inch probably, but he's so he's not a huge spider, but I mean, he was definitely something I saw very quick. Wolf spider? I don't think it's a wolf spider.
No, it's got too fat of a thorax.
I saw Pile Aquatics. Mark might know. He's real big into all that kind of stuff. Although, it said my chat just disconnected.
Oh, no. Well, I still see you.
That's weird. Huh. Just switch it to top chat and see if it...
Well, and I want to know if Dr. Anthony had moved to Peru yet. Or not to Peru, to Portland. The other P.
The other P meat.
He just loves living in... Oh, I thought something was touching my foot like a spider, and it was just the cord on my thing. It was just barely touching the top of my foot, and I was like, oh my God, is something crawling up my leg? Crazy. Well,
yeah, my chat has died. I can't.
Oh, well, Dr. Anthony says June 13th. Oh, I bet he moves at June 13th. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, guys, I don't have a good PSA today. I think, I was getting my clips from TikTok, and I think TikTok is like trying to clean up its image or something stupid, and it's putting out, it's like getting rid of all the funny stuff that I like, all the bloopers and stuff that happen in real life. And so I just can't find any good video to do for them. I spent like 2 hours on TikTok today looking, but we could go back and do one from the past.
Sorry, I'm just I'm trying to get the chat back open.
How about, can you just do the chat on YouTube? I mean, on Facebook or
StreamYard?
What's this? StreamYard.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Let's see. So PSAs. Do you want to pick one, or would you want me to pick one?
Well, is there one that you really liked?
I don't remember them.
And I wish I had their names next to it.
Well, this is the one that this is my favorite one out of all the videos that you've done. This is my very favorite. Did it play it?
It did. I was dancing with my nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That's the nephew that's graduating.
Nothing's working.
Well, that's weird. Let's see.
I mean, StreamYard did say they were having issues, but I don't know. I've had issues on my side too. It's that solar flare.
I can't see who this is, so let's see who it is, and then we'll talk about them. That was a Dee Dee one. To the lovely Dee Dee Svindin. Is it Findin or Findin?
Findin.
Den.
I can't. I have no access to anything for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Well, that stinks.
I have no. Here, let's see if the chat over here is working.
Let me see if I can get back to chat. There was 14 chats since I left. Dennis is here. Oh, I forgot something that I was supposed to tell everybody, but I forgot what I was supposed to say. I know it's an XDo thing. XDo is going to do a Dungeons and Dragons meetup, I think on Memorial Day. Because somebody's not having a D&D session that day, so he's going to do it. So, whenever that is, I'm supposed to promote that. XDo, if you're there, let us know. Everybody's saying hi, Dennis. Good. Oops.
Yeah. Dapper Dennis.
Oh, look at that. If my thing is over it, it turns white, but I can pop it up here. Oh, he's saying hi to Jeff Kane. Jeff Kane is a great guy. So let's see if I can hide that. Yep. Pretty cool. Oh, Tampa Tom is in the house. I wonder if Tampa Tom, I couldn't find a good PSA to do today. I spent hours trying. I wish this stupid bug would stop crawling up my leg. It's a stink bug.
Oh yeah. They've been so bad. Wally loves to kill them though. He puts his paws together and like dives on them. So it's a lot of fun to watch him. He stomps on him with his 2 front feet.
He's such a cute dog. Nico just does this. Bam. Punches him. And then he's like, is it going to come back? Bam. And then if it doesn't taste good, she doesn't eat it. Oh, here's a baby cat story today. My mom is like searching for spots where this is the sunroom, like it's like a porch. Kind of sunroom, porch room. Well, she says, is this something of yours? And I said, what is it? She says, I think it's rubber. And I went to grab it and she didn't let go. And it's like, okay. And then I looked at it and I said, I think it's a lizard. And she says, yeah, I think it is too. I said, no, a real lizard's tail. We both ran and washed our hands.
Did she freak out? Did she go, oh, throw it or anything?
Well, by then she handed it to me.
Oh.
But it wasn't rubber. It was a real lizard's tail. Yeah, I think baby cat probably ate one of the geckos, or I don't know. Not geckos. What are they called? Skinks? We have them all over the house, like the outside of the house. They go on the bricks and they eat the fire ants, and so we love them. And then they have there's 2 types. One has a really bright orange belly, and the other one has like a metallic blue belly. It's really cool. Sometimes they'll be sunning themselves and they're upside down on their backs and stuff.
Yeah, we don't have anything real like that here, but Arizona, we had geckos everywhere. Just all over the place. We'd always mess around with them.
Yeah, it was gross. But Tampa Tom, next week, Tampa Tom will be the
PSA.
Yeah.
There's Jorge.
If he likes it or not. Hey, Jorge. I just saw him on a live. He did a show like a day or 2 ago, or I don't know. My time's been when mom and dad leave town, things just really go fast. I don't know why. It's like I was really enjoying my freedom, I guess. I don't know.
Michelle's going out of town this weekend. Her and Ariel are going to a concert, Greta Van Fleet. So they'll be gone. They're leaving tomorrow.
Are you looking forward to it, or are you disappointed?
I mean, I'm happy that they're having fun and going and hanging out and doing stuff together. But I always miss Michelle when she's not here. We've only slept apart maybe a dozen times in the 33 years we've been living together.
Wow.
So.
And were you in the hospital, or she was in the hospital? Or were you guys just on trips?
Work stuff or trips. Yeah. Like for me, it was work. Anytime I take a trip, she's with me. But I had work stuff where I had to go down to Coxsackie for a month to open up a new distribution center for a liquor company I worked for. So that was the very first time. That was like 20 some years into our marriage. And that was the very first time we ever slept apart in all that time.
Wow.
Looking awesome. You gotta.
Did your kids cry a lot
when I was gone?
Yeah.
No, they're probably happy.
So
that is awesome.
This is going to be really neat.
It is. It's already really neat. It's very cool.
The glue stuck the paper to the back here, so I'm going to scrape that off. But it's going to go right up against the back of the tank, but I'm going to put the pump behind it, and it's going to go up to there. So I've got the pump, the power cord, and the thing are going to go right there. And then I'm just going to bury it a little bit into the ground. And I think I might put it at even a corner of the tank. So it's going to kind of come out at the side.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to see it in action.
But there's Whip. I think it, and I got some, Whip. Oh, does Whip have a show tomorrow? I might be going by his house tomorrow because the plan was to go to Cookeville tomorrow.
Scotty wants to know what we'll have at the vendor table.
Maybe this. No, I'm not that. Nobody wants that. But
everybody wants that. I
know I'm going to bring hats and T-shirts.
Those hats, those the Tennessee Fish Mafia, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do some of my fingers and maybe one or two of these if anybody says that they would want one. Unless maybe I make a smaller one and a bigger one so that way they can all go in the same tank. If nobody wants them, I don't know. That might be a lot in one tank. I'm going to have some guppies. Hopefully 10 to 20 bags of guppies to sell. And then I was thinking about the artwork that I make, the kind of the neat sculptures. They're kind of big that I do for the show. Right now, I've almost got 2 about halfway done. I want to make 3 for the show. But then I was thinking about maybe making 3 more and seeing if anybody would want to. I'm going to probably sell Dr. Anthony's guppies. That way, whoever gets them.
I think I just heard him yell. I think I just heard him yell.
But yeah, what I thought I would do is bring buckets of guppies up in buckets of water. And I would bring, like, if I bring 4 types of guppies, I'll bring 4 buckets of guppies and then 4 buckets of just straight water so I don't have to use their water. And then I'll bag them when I get there. So they can just live in their little buckets.
Yeah.
In the hotel room. Because I get there early. I like to get there like on Wednesday, so that way I'm not so shell shocked. Because sometimes it takes me a day or 2 to recover.
Yeah.
Just from
Same here. We're just we're bringing whatever artwork Ariel and Michelle make. They've both been making like little stickers and, some prints, some actual original artwork. Not all of it's fishy related. Most of it is they're trying to, go that way. But Ariel's got some really cool other designs that aren't fish related that she'll have. And I think that's about it. I'm going to bring plants to give away. I have a bunch of plants, mostly stem plants. So I'm going to give all that away. I'm going to bring the guppies for the Give a Kid a Tank thing and to give away to anybody else who wants them. And I think also some Goodeids this year too. I brought some last year. Lady
Nice.
Metalhead got most of them, but I'm going to bring probably, I don't know, 50 Goodeids to give away. And
if I could get two.
I got some driftwood. Not a lot, but I will have some driftwood to give away too. So lots of giveaway
I think
stuff.
I have the same Goodeids as you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if I could just have like two of them just to drop in with mine just to help their gene pool.
Sure. Yeah.
And if you want, I could bring two of mine.
No, well, I mean, if you got plenty, yeah. That was the same reason. Yeah.
But yep. Oh my gosh, we've been going for over an hour. I need to get this guy to bed. So thank you so much, Rico, though, for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, I missed you. I missed hanging out with you. I missed doing just hanging out with the community. I have no plans for streaming right now at all. Just when I feel up to it, that's when I'll do it. So thanks for having me.
Well, maybe we could, if you don't want to do one on your side, maybe we could do a pop-up on my side, something in the middle of the day, and I can paint my G.I. Joe. Because I really enjoy painting G.I. Joes and models with friends. Enrico just makes me like smile a lot when I'm painting, so I appreciate that.
It works out good. Hi, Crystal.
And thank you again for talking about the silicone guys. And I'll let you know how it goes with the two. But I'm going to start off small. Like I say, I don't even know how much. I mean, it's only going to be just a little bit for this hole right here to go in. Unless I silicone the pump to the back of this. But I don't know if I want to do that because then if I take the pump off, because it breaks, it might break the whole thing. It might be better just to let it sit.
Silicone's so easy to peel that I wouldn't think it would.
Okay.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I've definitely peeled it because, like I said, I every year in the fall I go out and we close up all the storm windows and I actually caulk a line at the top of them because we have old single pane windows, so that storm window makes a big difference. So, and then every summer or fall, spring, I just come out and I just peel that line of caulking off so we can open up the storm windows, put the screens in, get ready. Anyways, sorry, that's boring.
No, it's not. And then Nico and I'm going to unplug the power. Nico and Baby Cat have been sitting there watching me the whole time, but they just haven't come up on camera. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, yeah.
They aren't sitting on that chair over there because that's the chair that Bo pooped in. One of the spots. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for the memberships. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for donating those guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out and talking with us. Thank you, Rico, for being awesome and being here. And we'll catch you all. Oh, I need to get my In Nico We Trust video ready to pop. Where is it? There we go. Okay. We'll see you guys later.